We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR? And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
At the plate, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Smith around first, heading for second now. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second here tonight. Center fielder.
Here's the center
10.
fielder now, Adam Jones. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 3 for 13 batting line. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Machado.
In there, 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
So the first two batters of the inning go out, and then the three.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's Brett Gardner now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman: 9 base hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Line to the right side, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle.
In now, Starlin Castro. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Digging in now, Aaron Judge. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And the runner's breaking for third. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yankees forced us. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Jonathan.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift, heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. In now, Didi Gregorius. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Matt Holliday standing in now. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman, 1 for 3.
Holliday.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th. First baseman.
Here's Chris Carter now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 2 out with the man at first. To 2-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Runner going a second time. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Standing in, Caleb Joseph. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Batting 9th.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the shortstop J.J. Hardy. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Here's Seth Smith now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, look at Headley. He's up with it. The throw. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left, but this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run. And digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. To short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
And it's behind the runner to first. No one out with a runner at second. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Line hard into left. And that'll get down out there. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits. Digging in, Manny Machado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 and 2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope's able to get there. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated
so
hitter.
with 2 gone, in steps Matt Holliday. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Gardner. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Castro. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. popped up. Castro is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Middle of the night at Yankee. Here's Chris Carter now as we move past the halfway point in this one. And here's the 1-1 delivery. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher.
Meanwhile, now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in once again, Seth Smith. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Here's Manny Machado now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard.
Into the box, Chris Davis. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Running is Castro. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Holliday. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now both runners on the move. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And all that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Scope. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, you man.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Chase Headley will be the one to start. Now to the plate, Chase Headley. 1 for 2 with a double. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Donnie Hart comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2 and 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting, catcher, Harry Sanchez.
Darren O'Day takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Darren O'Day.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2 and 2. 3 runs already home here. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Caleb Joseph. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, J.J. Hardy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Gloved by Headley. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again.
Smith.
1-2. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Gregorius is there for it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Digging in now, Didi. Michael Givens is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 60, Michael.
Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting,
Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for
Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Runners on the move for second. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Hardy will make the catch. That retires the side. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 4. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Manny Machado now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I can get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back on it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
First baseman number
Got a
19.
long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Davis is on his way home. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. Yankees win.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-2 the final score tonight. Kevin Gossman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Rickard is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look at
Batting third. First baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits. No. Stepping in, Joey Rickard. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rickard is retired, and there's 1 away. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Third baseman.
In now, Manny Machado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. To third. 1 there. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Zach Kozar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled back. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Another one sent foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to short. Hardy's there. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Barnhart. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking at the shortstop, Zach Kozar. This guy catches the ball. Overlooked, he's not really flashy, so there's not going to be a lot of fanfare following him, but he makes all the plays for you.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, J.J. Hardy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Grounded back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. On attempt misses. The throw down. A runner at first with no outs here. He's on the move again from first. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Joseph. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Barnhart reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Barnhart reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Joey Votto. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Well, it's not rocket science. You fall behind 3-1 to this guy, you're probably going to give up a base hit when you throw him a fastball.
Adam Duvall.
Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eugenio Suarez is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for... Now at the plate, Joey Rickard. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Barnhart gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired. 2 down now. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. 3 up, 3 down. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Barnhart recovers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, ball 4. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And there he goes toward second. This one's flared out toward left. Schebler sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Throw won't get him. So two are gone now in the Baltimore fifth, and in steps the shortstop J.J. Hardy, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning Orioles leave one. Sixth inning coming up, still zip zip. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch, and the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Number 9, second baseman.
Ready once again, Jose Peraza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. Last time through was a base hit. There he goes. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal.
In now, Adam Duvall. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Cue shot here out toward short. To second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Red. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Rickard rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's safe.
Third baseman, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 3-2 now.
You got a full count. 3-2.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. But an RBI triple gets. Stepping in and ready for another shot. like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini going back to the track. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. On to first, the double play.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Devin Mesoraco. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds go down. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Suarez is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Schoaf now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. J.J. Hardy would be next. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Peraza moving to his right, and that will conclude matters here in 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Zach Cozart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher Tucker
at the plate,
Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. Now a swing and a ground ball. Smoke toward third. Machado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And that was a no doubles defense in action.
Darren O'Day enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Standing in now, Billy Hamilton. Both teams with just 2 hits. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Hardy will make the catch. That retires the side. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Swinging a soft liner. And this is going to be a base hit for Hardy. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that's the one you're talking to yourself. Sit down, ball, sit down, ball. Just a little blooper to center, and it fell in.
Ryan Flaherty will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3, Ryan Flaherty.
Nobody out, runner on first. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. On attempt misses. The throw down. Runner's on his way to third. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to the plate, Caleb Joseph. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick.
Now pitching for the Reds,
Drew Storen answers
31.
the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. The bunt attempt is popped up. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Squeeze attempt misses. And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the 2-out squeeze play doesn't work, and the side is retired. Just when you thought you'd seen everything. Ryan Flaherty will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Ryan Flaherty.
Brad Brock takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
35, Brad Brock.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Standing in, Joey Votto. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Adam Duvall. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Baltimore Orioles claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Number 61 takes the loss despite striking out 14 batters. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA light rail service will provide extra trains of a Penn.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And this is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Here's Albert now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's Tillman on 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, hitless in 3 at-bats. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
Digging in, Adam Jones. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night. So now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Runners off for second. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Rickard rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. Here's Mark Trumbo now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Espinoza will put this one away, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the. Here's Luis Valbuena now. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Hard liner to center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And at second base, Jonathan Scope. Nobody has a better arm on the pivot than Jonathan Scope. I'll measure anybody with it. He's got a rocket.
Hit on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9th.
Striding into the box, Caleb Joseph will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swing and a liner. Well, there to make the play is the shortstop Hardy. Quick hands, 1 gone.
Batting 9th, 2nd baseman.
So coming to the plate, Danny Espinoza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter,
digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Up next for the Angels,
striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Now a long throw to 3rd. And he is into scoring position at 2nd with their first hit, a 2-out double.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Angels on the Mike Trout double. Digging in to try it again, Joey Rickard. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Nope.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
we're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks real.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Now batting, Luis Valbuena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Hardy's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hardy at short. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Here's Tillman on 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Trumbo.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 6.
Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
To 2-2 now. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Shoemaker's ready. Here he comes on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Espinoza onto the grass, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Escobar.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line towards center field. And Escobar has a base hit.
That's just really good hitting. Look, I like the decision. 3-2 changeup.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun as he lifts it in the air to right field. Rickards under it, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Number 5. Designated hitter.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hard hit ball to short. Hardy's up with it. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the into the box now, J.J. Hardy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded by Escobar. And he's set down 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a full count now, 3-2. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. For Espinoza, the second baseman. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 36.
At the plate, Caleb Joseph. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Digging in to try it again, Luis Valbuena. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini going back on it to the track. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Valbuena is on his way home, and the run is in to score from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
The go-ahead run is now at third base. You got no outs. You're going to force the defense either in or give you a run. So we'll see how they play it.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the belt, the pitch bounced softly in front of the plate. A quick out number 1. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Danny Espinosa. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Rickard is retired, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And might have gotten away with one there. That looked pretty good at the knees, but it's 2-1 now.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. Logan Verrett comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. This is hit sharply to the left side, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Tapped out in front of home. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they hang on. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. And now the runner's trying for third. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1 and 2 now. Runner breaks for third. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
The second
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Third trip to the some stirring now. Possible tying and going. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
A shortstop,
ready
two.
Once again, J.J. Hardy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a double steal try here. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Settling in now, Caleb Joseph. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Runners breaking for the plate. On the bunt attempt is popped up, and he is out on the tag. And it's not often you see this happen, but he gets the squeeze down there, and they still have time to get the man at the plate. At the plate, Joey Rickard. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 36.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 2 runs. Here's Albert now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
First baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Darren O'Day gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Cameron Maybin now. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 2. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we... Now at the plate, Adam. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 13.
In now, Manny Machado. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Davis.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat. 1-1. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. Long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He singled his last time up. Fouled back. the runner breaks for the plate, and he's down on strikes. So they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Digging in, Martin Maldonado, and his guys. Brad Brock takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
35, Brad.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy.
Ben Revere will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is pulled into right, and that'll be a base hit for Revere. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Yunel Escobar. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, 1 for 5. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Matt Shoemaker takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jeremy Hellickson is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
In now, Logan Forsythe. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Logan Forsythe.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, last year he had an ERA under 2. He was that good all season long, being able to put hitters away, getting ahead in counts, all the cliches that you think about, but they add up to be a really solid season. Hopefully he performs like that this year as well.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hernandez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 6 for 15. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Michael Brantley. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Rickards under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman.
Standing in, Carlos Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll start things out in the home half of the first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. The 1-1 now to Jones. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Chisenhall. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Runners on the move for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's gone 2 for 5. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. In the Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. 2 hits in 7 tries. Lays off 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. 2 down. So digging in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, Abraham Almonte. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's gone 2 for 5. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomes waits on it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 3-0 pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lindor.
2-1.
1 strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is pulled into right, and there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Caleb Joseph is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Down the third baseline. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled straight back. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Second baseman, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 2-2. Here it is. The runner's breaking for home. Oh, and this is in the dirt. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the payoff pitch. Runner goes for second down the first baseline. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Over now. They'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll start off the 5th in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini moves over. 1 down.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Abraham Almonte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone into the right field bleachers. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. Hardy for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So 1 away. Now for JJ.
Number 2, J.J.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sent in the air out to straightaway center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jones on the move. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll go to the bag for 1.
The batter.
Ready for another
Third
chance.
baseman,
Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down, they got him to reach for 1 as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Caleb Joseph comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
I like how he's using the changeup tonight. Using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Bouncer down the line. Ramirez charging in on it, and a rather easy first out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Joey Rickard. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The center fielder number 10. Adam.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Misses, ball 2.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Center fielder number 8.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Abraham Almonte comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Catcher.
Digging in once again, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And oh my gracious, this one's behind him as he has to arch himself out of the way. It's ball 3. Logan Verrett will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 41, Logan Verrett.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 2-2. And a double steal try here. Very weakly on the ground. 3 runs already home here. And the runners again are off here. It's strike 3 called. The throw. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Scorched to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate him a little bit better. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well. Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 2 out with the man at first. He's running towards second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On the move again from first. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini racing back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him.
Now batting.
Alec Asher will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Your attention, please. Now
Abraham Almonte will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And to score, the runner from second. Now both runners are across. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Fastball, and ooh, that ran. Donnie Hart will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Edwin Encarnacion will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor takes it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. To short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Now batting, Caleb Joseph. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1 and 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Right fielder.
Striding in, Abraham Almonte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. He'll try it again from first. Hit on the ground to short. Hardy's up with it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out. And standing in, Joey Rickard. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Settling in now, Adam Jones. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Manny Machado now.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Well, that's why you grind out.
Into the box, Chris Davis. And he swings and misses on that one. And now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's now a 9-2 contest.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
1-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping up now, J.J. Hardy, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Kipnis is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.